Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening. It's your girl Mayola, right? And I'm back with this podcast, episode 2. I know times are hard right now, guys. I know things get tough, and it seems like it's hard to continue on, being encouraged and, just keeping your head up in life. It's a lot harder to move forward because you have to actually make an effort. Easy to give up because it requires no work, no effort, no resistance. You just stay stuck in one place. So never let the downfalls of life and the shortcomings keep you from being motivated. I know we have some real troubled times right now with the coronavirus and things that are happening in the world. But you must never be discouraged to the point where you are fearful of what's coming or what is happening. Never allow fear to, cloud your mind with negativity. Sometimes it's hard to see the bigger picture of life, but if you focus on something, focus on the good of the situation, focus on the good in everything. When you can focus on something greater, even in the bad, then you set yourself up for a greater outcome. Now, I know we can't control everything in life, but it's not our objective to control everything. Our objective is to control what we can and what we must. So if you spend more time focusing on controlling what you can and not allowing what you cannot to make you feel sad or disappointed or hopeless, it's these times in our lives where we focus so much energy on something that we think how it should be rather than accepting what it is. So if we focus our energy on accepting how things are and how things really is, then we won't waste time or focus or energy. So accept things for what they really are. Don't make up in your mind how things should be. Yes, I get it. The virtual reality of the mind is a beautiful place to live, and it's peaceful, and nothing in the mind can ever be wrong to us. Reality in the mind is so great. It's the greatest experience ever. But remember this: if you're ever at a time in your life where you're unhappy, sad, depressed, angry, just in a point where you don't understand or don't know, when you're lost, seek help. But if you're ever at a time where you're just at despair, at hopelessness, just can't seem to keep moving on, I suggest that you think of the most happiest time of your life, the most happiest point of your life, the most happiest memories. Think about that. And when you think about the happy things, you make the mind remember the good. Because in our mind, when we experience pain in this life, when we experience disappointment, when we experience hopelessness, when we experience these things, our minds, it can't really separate it from actual physical pain. So when we experience these emotions or these things that we go through, it triggers in our body as real pain. So you need to focus on the big picture. Focus on the positive, the great of the situation, and how and what you can do to overcome it. So think about the solutions that you can have to solve this problem. So whatever you're going through, there's always a solution. And if you can't find a solution, find somebody with one. Always seek to find solutions to your problems, because at the end of the day, everything starts in the mind. If you don't have a fixed mind on fixing things it's no point in complaining. So if you plan to complain, then you don't plan to solve your problems, and that is a problem in itself. Because if you're going to complain, then you might as well start working on the problem. because complaints never change unless we work on them. Okay, we can complain all day, but complaining never changes anything. We can say we want this or that and want this or that, but if we never work hard on our efforts to make those things happen, then we can never achieve those things we want. So while you're focusing so hard and so strongly on the negativity of the situation, you could be focusing so much on the good and the lessons in which you're learning from the situation and what you've obtained from this experience in itself. I know that it's hard to always see things from a brighter perspective or an optimistic view, but the only way to get through life and create a stronger mentality is to form your mind in a way that helps you overcome any circumstance or situation. So you want to make your mind so strong that nothing in this world can stop you from overcoming. So you have to have a gratitude mindset, but also you have to always be looking forward. So you have to be a forward moving thinking individual. You got to be somebody who's forward thinking. So moving forward is really important because you can't let things in life hinder you. And when you allow things to hinder you, you allow yourself to be stent at your growth. When you stent your growth, you prevent yourself from blossoming, growing to be the greatest person you can be. So never focus on the bad of situations. We all experience hardships. We all experience trials. We all got to go through something. So the best thing we should do is learn to overcome it. And when you learn to overcome these things, when you learn to overcome the things within yourself and the things you experience in your daily life, and learn to accept that these things happen no matter what. And there's just some things you can't control. There's just some things you can't change. There's just some things that you just can't change. So we shouldn't just focus too much energy on what we can't change, but we can focus all our energy on the now of what we can. So stay focused, stay consistent, stay positive on what it is that you really desire. And no matter how hard it is, no matter how long it takes, no matter how long it feels and how suffering it may be at times, because entrepreneurship is hard to do. I'm an entrepreneur. It's ups and downs on this journey of being an entrepreneur, and it's an up and down journey of this life, your journey of being who you are and just loving who yourself and just experiencing life as it is. So I just want to encourage you guys to keep moving forward and never have a mindset of I can't go on. Always look to go forward. Look to go forward and never give up on yourself, because when you stop moving forward, when you stay in one place, when you say I can't do it, when you sit yourself in a position of never wanting to go on, you just quit on yourself. That's no good. Never quit on you. Never give up on yourself. Never stop loving you. Never stop moving forward. Never stop doing the things that you say you want. No matter what happens in life, things are going to happen no matter what, but you must keep moving forward, because life all around you evolves and you must evolve too. Be great, be amazing, and never let the worries, stress, anxiety, things of this world put fear in your heart, because you are greater than fear itself. You're love. You're the essence of love. So be that and speak it and believe it, and speak over your situations with love, light, and happiness. And think of happiness in a sense of state of being. Your state of being is inner peace. So live in the peace of yourself, but be happy with you, even when you don't have everything you desire, or you're not all where you want to be, or you just don't fully see where you're headed. So be happy even when you don't know, because even in the lostness of this realm, you can find true contentment and peace. So love you guys. Have a prosperous day. I hope this really encouraged and helped you all. Back until the next episode.